Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. And Chowderhead of the Day messaged me earlier today. I don't know where this guy came up with this question. Idiotic question. Especially since I've never said a word about this. But he writes me, did you have anything to do with the Federal Hotel in Bangkok closing? Now, why would I have anything to do with the Federal Hotel in Bangkok closing? First of all, before I would send a question like that to someone, I would probably do a little research on them. And if you just did a little bit of basic research, you would see I never had a fucking thing to do with hotels. I've never said anything in my videos about it, so I don't understand why you wrote me with this dumbass question, to which I responded, yep. It was all me, baby. I was the one who had it closed. And so he writes me, then I hate you. Of course, I wrote him back, that's nice. You've made me happy even though you are an idiot troll. Buddy, you're an idiot. Why would I have anything to do with the Fed being done away with? If you really believe I had something to do with it, you're a mental case. That is exactly what I think you are. Jesus, I get nut jobs like you way too often. And I'm serious. You cannot imagine how many... I've already got 4 pages of mean comments from the last mean comments video that I did, which was only, I think, a couple of weeks ago. I got 4 pages of them. People hate me. People love me, people hate me. And you know what? Frankly, I don't give a fuck if they hate me or not. You know, I really don't, because I got no time in my brain to be worrying about these assholes. But, you know, it's fun to be able to read the stuff because, you know, I don't really care, so it doesn't hurt. But the guy writes me back, the reason I think that is because when you asked, you replied, yep. Well, why would you think of it in the first place, you dumb shit? Why would you write me and say, was it you? You must have done it. You're one of the many millions of people in Thailand, and I think you did it. You're an asshole. I hate you. Fuck you. I don't care if you hate me. Hate me, you prick. I didn't do anything. Oh, my God. Why would you lie about something like that? Because it's a fucking moronic question. Your question is idiotic, that's why. What the fuck would lead you to believe I, out of the millions of people in Thailand, am one of the people who brought the Fed down, the Federal Hotel? Have you ever heard me talk about it? Maybe you don't know because you don't watch my videos. Well, you should have. Maybe you should have done your fucking research, done your legwork, you prick, before you wrote me. Are you the guy who killed 100 people in the Colombian jail? Your question was ridiculous, to put it mildly. Unreal. That's why I'm making this video. Because I think it's such a stupid fucking question that I have to vent. Okay, so I got another message from a guy. Yeah, you know, this guy's a little, he's a little irritating. A little irritating. He says, hey, my name is fill in the blank, and I have some question to ask about, and is about job career. I would like to know, will Thailand company provide working permit for Malaysian like me? I guess as a Malaysian you're special, huh? I have great experience in customer service and wanted to reside in Bangkok if I can. My experience in Thailand make me believe that Bangkok need more people in customer service line which good in English, and I have the skill and also the experience for more than 5 years. Any advice what I should do to make this happen? Yeah, stick your head up your ass and start walking back to Malaysia. And make sure that you're in Malaysia. Because you ain't going to get a job in Thailand if you think your English is all that good. Because it ain't good. Good English, proper English, yes, it is an asset here. Your English is marginal. Okay, I hate to tell you that. And you may have worked really hard at it and everything, and I understand, but your English is marginal. So, you know, I'm not going to fucking bullshit you. And that's what I think. But I will say this, okay? I'm not going to be a prick about everything. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Advice that helps. Besides, smashing you down into the ground like the chowderhead that you are. It's one of them days, man. In hospitals, there are usually Filipinos, Russians, Sri Lankans, Americans. There are different nationalities working in different hospitals. They are trying to cater to the foreign market and get medical tourism. And I know that just in Waitani Hospital, the hospital that I tend to go to the most, they had a Sri Lankan guy he was a doctor, and he was making more money as a customer service rep than he was as a doctor in Sri Lanka. The American guy ended up working in a hospital in Vietnam. The Russian girl is still there, I believe. And the Filipino girls, I believe some of them are still there. But they've moved them to a different section, so you don't see them all the time. But there are opportunities in some instances, in some businesses, some genres, what's the word I'm looking for? In some places, you might be able to get a job, but it's going to be difficult because most of the people that I knew who were the international reps, the coordinators, they were there, first of all, they were there to help sell to different nationalities, but they were also there because they had experience in as a medical administrator or a doctor or a nurse or whatever, and that's why they got the job. So they don't just hire anybody most of the time, but maybe it's worth a try. That would be my suggestion, because if you think you're going to come here and work at some little mom and pop shop, it ain't going to happen. If you think you're going to come and work at like True or DTAC or True Vision or any of these other kind of large companies, I think you're probably going to have a hard time. You're going to have to get lucky and get into some place that is maybe dealing with Malaysians or dealing with other Asians, and they need somebody who speaks halfway decent English, because that's about the extent of your English, for at least written English. So, you need to be real with yourself. The good thing is you're not all that old, because if your email address is any indication of how old you are, that might work to your advantage. So all I can say is good luck. Start putting in the apps. If you can come over here and talk to some people, just keep on them and keep on them and keep on them, and maybe you'll get lucky and find a job. I'm not promising anything. I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't hold my breath. Listen, by the way, I don't think I did this, but I got to plug my book. I got a book. They call me Farang. Go to my website at anamericaninbangkok.com. The things should be up here. And there's a tab that says store, and in there you'll see my book. You can also purchase a signed copy if that's what you want. Some people want that. And then there's another book available now. What's it called? A New Life in a New Land for $1,000 a month. It's by a guy named Sean O'Brien, who I don't really know other than through the internet, but I thought that the book might be helpful, and since I can make a buck or two here and there, maybe, hey, listen, we all gotta eat. So, anyway, that's all I got for right now. Listen, I got 4 pages of mean comments coming up, and I got a couple other informative videos, but this one is, a couple of weeks. I got 4 pages of mean comments already. What the fuck, man? I got a lot of haters. I got some people who like me here and there, fortunately, but I got some haters for sure. And you know what? Fabulous, baby. Anyway, that's all I got. So, until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chowderheads, Jerk and my.